As excited as I was to get this done, it hasn't stayed up at all. It just won't melt. I used plenty of duct tape, as you can see. They're disgusting. So I'm gonna cage them in, and that way if the bunnies get out too, then they're all sort of in one spot. Welcome back to the greenhouse. Well, here in a second. Today was garbage day, so I was able to get rid of a bunch of junk, but surprisingly, there's still a bunch of crap in my yard. So we gotta fix that up. Whew, it's warm in here. The goal today, actually the goal today is to get that barbecue out because I wanna have a barbecue, finally. I got my propane canister filled, or get a fresh one, so I'm going to gonna use that. Hopefully have some burgers or some steaks here shortly. And anyway, that's number one on the list, and then otherwise, tidy up in here, get this ready for seeding. Help keep it shut-ish, hopefully. Okay, it shouldn't take this long to move a barbecue. Let's move on. All right, back to the greenhouse. I need to cut some stuff, fix some stuff. It's bright. Sunglasses stay on. Yeah, I gotta fix up this shelf that I have down here because it needs to go for seating. I gotta do something with that door. I don't know what I'm gonna use it for yet. We'll figure something out. Okay, there's still really too much risk of frost to be seeding right now, but Nicole, regardless, is going to be labeling stuff over there, so I thought that I would work in the chicken coop, which has been the sort of bane of my existence since I put it together. It's made from scrap. It cost me probably $20 total, and I'm just not happy with it. There's a lot of poo and stuff that have just solidified and froze over the winter that I'm trying to get cleaned up because it's disgusting in here, and what the plan is, or what I want to do, is over here on this wall, underneath the window, I want to have bunny cages so that they have little pull-out trays that their poo drops onto the floor, and then I can just scoop it out and it's not a big deal. And then above that I want to have a little roof that cascades so that the I want to have a little roost for the chickens that'll be up there that they can poo onto that rooftop, and then it'll just slide down onto the floor too, so it's just a matter of scraping it up or raking it up from there. But surprisingly difficult to figure out how to hang bunny cages, so I'm trying to figure out how to do that right now while they're still living in them. Actually, that's kind of hard. If I had more cages it'd be easier, but I don't, so we'll see what I can do. Also, I need a better solution for my nesting boxes because there's 2 chickens in there right now with like 20 eggs, so need to build a couple more of those. There's so much junk on the ground in here is because during the winter time it helps decompose. So as it starts to decompose, it gives off a little heat, so it keeps it warmer in here, as opposed to trying to heat this with electricity. It gets expensive, especially because you can tell it's not really insulated. So it's good to leave that in. It's not because I neglect my chickens or anything. This is far from a perfect setup here, but I got the bucks up there. I gotta fix it up so that there's a little bit of plastic and stuff underneath that I can clean out their trays, but there is the bunnies. It's a much better setup than it was before, at least for my guys. The girls, I gotta figure something else out, but for now, my bucks are taken care of, and then now I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to make a little cage for my babies. So for the baby buns. What I have is, so where to go? This cage here. I've actually got 2 of them because it was one cage cut in half. But here it is. It's my little bunny cage that I'm going to fab up into some baby cages so that I can keep all my baby bunnies in there, and then I won't have to worry about them being in the coop anyway, at least for the summer. I tend to jump from job to job. There's never a shortage of things to do. Well, the day is drawing to a close, so I figure this is where we'll cut it off before I make supper. Oh yeah, you're probably wondering whether or not I got the barbecue out. Let's see. The short answer is yes, but not without some hassle. Okay, the hard part is done now. Figure out if I can put this tank in. Where's this, I guess? There. I think it's on-ish. Please excuse this massive pile of junk in the background, but there, it's set up-ish. It's pretty-ish. I think we could have a barbecue tonight. We did have a barbecue, and surprisingly, I didn't blow myself up.